Welcome to another baseball card video here on A Grim Life. Hopefully we will have footage of Strasburg before this comes out, but you never know how I feel about throwing stuff up on the YouTube here. But today we are going to go back in time a little bit, and we're going to drop down to the minor leagues and take a look at Topps Heritage Minor League 2019 baseball. So this came out obviously in 2019. This one here, unlike regular Heritage, you get one autograph and one relic. Unlike the regular Heritage, it could be one or the other, but not both. This has 8 cards per pack, 18 packs for a total of a 220 card checklist. And some of the big stars we're looking out for: Ryan Mountcastle, William Contreras, Nolan Gorman, O'Neill Cruz, Royce Lewis, Jazz Chisholm, Alec Bohm, and Julio Rodriguez. So we're going to open this up, see what we can find, and hopefully have a good time doing it. All right. Unfortunately, you have that guy on the front. If you know, you know. So this has box toppers on here. And let's do this like this time, like it's actually in a card store. Save this for last, see what that is a little bit later. All right, we're going to start right off the top here. Pack number 1. And we're going to start off with a Royce Lewis. And you'll see this has the 1970 design and, of course, the minor league teams they were on. Unlike Bowman, who keeps them in their major league uniforms that they'll have on during spring training or something like this, this shows them actually at their minor league team. Obviously, no rookie card logo because this isn't the major leagues, but a pretty good pre-rookie there, so we'll put that one off to the side. Hans Kraus of the Crawdads. We have a Joe Adell Sporting News card. And this is what that looks like on the back with the Mobile Bay Bears. Put that on as a sign. We have one that's upside down already. All right, we got a blue parallel of Jackson Kowar. And that is numbered. So there we go, a numbered card right off the bat, 32 out of 99. We'll go ahead and put that in the good pile over there. We got Edward Cabrera, Tirso Ornelas for the Storm, Freudis Nova, some of these names, Will Stewart for the Hammerheads. Minor league cards are kind of cool. I think you get to see some of the wacky names that you'll come across with some of these minor league teams. Of course, the other thing we're looking for here in my area are Harrisburg Senators cards, since that's our local AA team. So we have Anthony Kay for the Rumble Ponies, Lazaro Armenteros for the Ports. You have Estevan Horial for the Tarpons, Tyler Freeman of the Captains, Abraham Toro of the Hooks, Jose Suarez for the Bees, so yeah, unfortunately, I don't know where some of these teams are located. Another one from the Hooks, Brian Abreu, and we have Nate Pearson of the Fisher Cats. Moving right along here. I'm not sure how many numbered cards or anything like that will pop out. So we got a decent one, Tristan Casas of the Drive. Okay. Garrett Whitlock of the Thunder. Yusnel Diaz of the Bowie Bay Sox. Isaiah Gilliam for the Tarpons. There's a decent one. Alec Thomas, currently with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here with the Kane County Cougars. Fresh on the Scene is the name of that particular card. That's a decent one. We'll put that in the good pile. Vince Fernandez of the Yard Goats. Hansel Moreno of the Port St. Lucie Mets. And then we have Mackenzie Gore Sporting News card there. With the Lake Elsinore Storm. Okay. Next up, we have Jeter Downs with the Quakes. You know, he's up at the majors. We have our runs leaders. We have Vidal Brujan, Brett Boswell, and there's Bo Bichette. That's a decent little one there. We'll put that in the good pile. Adam Hazley with the Reading Fightin' Phils. We'll keep that one aside since at the Phillies. Didn't do anything. Hey, there we go. Julio Rodriguez. That's probably the best card out of the batch here. So we're gonna put this off to the side. Get that sleeved up. With the power. Go ahead and put that in the top loader. A little bit of a down season this year. Kind of brought it back a little bit in the second half. But, all right. I'll put that off to the side there as well. All right, so that's our first really good one here. Let's see what else we can come up with. Brendan McKay of the Biscuits. Ian Anderson of the Mississippi Braves. We have Keston Hiura. Joe Adell, the Bay Bears. We got a Mackenzie Gore, Fantastic Feats. Dalton Varsho, you know, he's up in the bigs. Ryan McKenna of the Bowie Bay Sox. And Dustin May of the Drillers. The Tulsa Drillers. Okay. Ke'Bryan Hayes, son of Charlie Hayes, comes in next on a Sporting News card. We have Jesus Luzardo of the Sounds. Strikeout leaders, Dean Kremer of the Bay Sox, Taylor Widener, and Connor Menez. We have Christian Javier of the Woodpeckers. Jesus Sanchez, Fantastic Feats with the Montgomery Biscuits. Albert Abreu, the Thunder. Keegan Thompson of the Smokies. And Ali Sanchez of the Rumble Ponies. All right, no Senators yet. Then again, Senators have been kind of lacking in talent in recent years, so I'm not sure how many, if any, are going to make the... there's Alex Kirilloff of the Blue Wahoos. Christian Robinson from the Osprey. Braylon Marquez of the South Bend Cubs. Hey, there's our autograph. Brock Deathridge of the Flying Tigers. So I can't really say I recognize his name. I don't know that he actually ever did anything of note. But since it's an autograph, we'll get that sleeved up here. Put that in the pile there. All right, moving right along, we have Andrew Nisner, the Redbirds. Isaac Paredes of the Seawolves. There we have Joey Bart, currently was with the Giants. Not sure where he's at the moment. He was a big prospect back then. And then we have Jared Kelenic. He's a decent one. Oh, I forgot to look at the rest of these too. All right, ERA leaders, we have some folks I never heard of. Colin Poche, however you pronounce that name, Tommy Eveld, and Dakiota Mekas. Oof. Joey Wentz of the Mississippi Braves. We have save leaders, Nate Gripe, Matt Pierpont, and Addison Russ. And we have Drew Waters with the Mississippi Braves. A bunch of Mississippi Braves there. All right. Moving along to the next pack. Now we have our stolen bases leaders. We have a couple of people we've heard of. Vidal Brujan, Buddy Reed, and Estuary Ruiz. We got Jackson Kowar. We had to parallel him earlier from the Blue Rocks. We have RBI leaders. We have Bobby Dalbec, Will Craig, and Christian Santana. And we have our next hit. This is going to be a relic of Melvin Adone, Richmond Flying Squirrels. Again, don't recognize that name so much. We'll just stick that off to the side. I'll sleeve that up later. Taylor Trammell of the Lookouts. We have Ethan Hankins of the AZL Indians. And Victor Mesa of the Hammerheads. Next up, we have Roberto Ramos of the Isotopes. Clark Schmidt for the Tarpons. Owen Miller for the Sod Poodles. Congratulations. What do we got here? You've received a pro debut insert card. You can enter for a chance to make your pro debut, blah, blah, blah. That's no good anymore. Kyle Isbell of the Blue Rocks. We have DJ Peters of the Drillers. Seth Beer of the Woodpeckers. And Franklin Perez of the Lakeland Flying Tigers. Okay, we have Colton Welker for the Yard Goats. Parker Meadows for the Whitecaps. There's a decent one. He's actually was a rookie this past season for the Tigers. Okay, there's another challenging name. JB Bukauskas of the Hooks. All right, batting leaders. We have Luis Garcia, the GCL Phillies. Didn't do anything. Cal Stevenson, he is actually up. And we have Diosbel Arias. Guess I'll stick that over there with the Phillies. There we have Matt Vierling for the Threshers. Came up with the Phillies. Rookie year, I believe, was 2022 and then got traded. He's an all right player. I think he's with the Tigers now. Bo Naylor for the Captains. He's with Cleveland. Lyon Richardson of the Dragons. And we have Austin Riley of the Stripers. He was a decent rookie for the Tigers as well. So we'll stick him off to the side. Okay, next up we have Brusdor Graterol of the Blue Wahoos. Moises Gomez of the Stone Crabs. Brent Rooker for the Red Wings. Is with the A's now. Decent player. We'll stick him in the good pile. Julio Pablo Martinez, fresh on the scene with the Down East Wood Ducks. Genesis Cabrera with the Redbirds. We have Alex Kirilloff showing up again. Sporting News insert. Israel Pineda for the Suns. Matthew Liberatore for... what team is he here? The Princeton Rays. Now he's with the... I forget what team he's with right now, top of my head. We'll stick that there. All right, continuing along here. Yeah, Brent Honeywell, the Durham Bulls. There's Matthew Liberatore again. Anderson Tejada, the Wood Ducks. We have Kyle Lewis for the Travelers. A decent prospect there. And yeah, Wander Franco. Grayson Rodriguez. It's a decent rookie. We'll put him off to the side. And then we have Wander Franco again. Potomac Nationals, Gage Canning. Okay. Getting down to our next to last row in the box. Okay, we have Grant Levine with the Tourists. Royce Lewis, Sporting News. Dylan Cease for the Knights. That's a decent one. Telmedo Augustin for the Potomac Nationals. Elehuris Montero, fantastic feats. Then we have Logan Gilbert with the nuts. And Adonis Medina for the Reading Fightin' Phils. And Julio Pablo Martinez again with the Wood Ducks. Next up for the Flying Squirrels, we have Melvin Adon. Blaze Alexander for the Cougars. We have Lucan Baker for the Palm Beach Cardinals. Adrian Morjan for the Sod Poodles. Ronaldo Hernandez for the Stone Crabs. There's Jazz Chisholm for the Generals. Stick him off over here. Pitching leaders now, we have Scott Moss, Keegan Aiken, and Logan Allen. And lastly, for the Drillers, Christian Santana. Starting off in this pack, we have Cal Raleigh for the Nuts. Matt Mercer for the Rawhide. Nick Neidert for the Baby Cakes. Daniel Johnson from the Rubber Ducks. Kevin Biggio, son of Craig Biggio, for the Bisons. And we have Yordan Alvarez, love him, hate him, for the Express. Put him in the good pile. Corey Ray for the Missions. And Peter Lambert of the Isotopes. Unless I'm mistaken, I have yet to see any from the Senators. We may get skunked on our local team here. Like I said, they really haven't had much to write home about in recent years. All right, Diosbel Arias for the Wood Ducks. Sean Murphy of the Aviators. Dane Dunning for the Barons. There's a fresh on the scene Tristan Casas. Luis Robert for the Barons, now with the White Sox, of course. There we got Jordan Yamamoto, not the correct Yamamoto. He was still in Japan at that time. The one that's going to be in the World Series, that is. Denyi Reyes for the Sea Dogs. And Sandro Fabian for the San Jose Giants. And we're down to our next to last pack. We have Justin Dunn for the Travelers. Tim Tebow for the Mets. Yes, that team, Tim Tebow. Jordan Groshans for the Lugnuts. You know, he's up. And here we have yet another one of those. Ronnie Mauricio for the Fireflies. Casey Mize for the Seawolves. Pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. And there's O'Neal Cruz with the Pirates. At that time, the Marauders. And Brendan Rodgers for the Isotopes. All right, last pack. And then we have our box topper. We'll see what that is in a moment. For the Miracle, we have Ryan Costello. Corey Heitler for the Greenville Reds. Jonathan Hernandez for the Rough Riders. We have Miguel Amaya. Looks like for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Domingo Acevedo for the Thunder. Sixto Sanchez for the Jumbo Shrimp. Alex Fado for the Seawolves. And our last card is going to be Connor Pilkington of the Dash. All right, that'll take us to the final pack to open. It's just one card here. And this box topper. Looks to be like an oversized one. Who is this? Elehuris Montero. There you go with the fake auto on there. Okay, that is going to do it for the 2019 Topps Heritage Minor League Baseball cards. We got some decent ones. Probably the best one would be the Julio Rodriguez for the pop, the power right there. We did get a bunch of good rookies here. That are currently playing, had recent rookie years, and are now pre-established major league players. So that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget, do the YouTube stuff that everybody asks to do, you know, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll be back at you with some more content soon. Like I said, hopefully you will have seen the Strasburg Railroad video before this one goes up. Probably gonna get some drone footage of some fall foliage in the near future, obviously, since that's gonna only last for so long. And whatever else I can come up with. So I hope you enjoy. Hope you come back and check us out again here on A Grim Life. Take care. Bye-bye.